Everybody, this is Indu Das, and today we'll be doing a range test on my Mavic Pro with the range extender or signal booster that I got from Amazon for $12. So we'll be running two tests, one with the range extender, and we'll note down the maximum range that the Mavic Pro can fly before it loses the signal and returns to home, and the second test without the range extender but in the exact same conditions. In both the cases, the battery will be completely full. That way that variable can be taken away, and we'll just do them one after the another. That way even the temperature and the wind velocity and all the other variables can also be eliminated. So let's get to it. Range extender that I got, it is from Threeking, and this fits into the Mavic Pro controller like this, and as you can see it fits pretty well, and this has got a reflector on the back, so I'm hoping that this is going to extend the range. Alright, so on the first part of the flight, the Samsung screen capture somehow did not work, so I could not capture the telemetry data on top of the drone video, but at least I had the audio in it which got captured in the DJI app, so that's what I'm going to include. A little bit that way. This is the vertical down, which is the home location, and wind is slowly picking up, and that's the view that I want. Alright, so I'm just going to what I'm doing, I have to go fly this angle. Alright, so height is 327 feet. I am going at 17.8 miles per hour. Vertical speed is 0. 450 feet already in the air, and about 16 satellite that I can see, and battery is already 95%. So there are two variables that I have to look for. One is the battery, how much the battery left, and also another one is the range. So if I do not want to go beyond 55%, and battery, because then I will not be able to come back, and as soon as I start getting the warning that it's losing connection with the controller, I have programmed it so that it will turn back. Alright, I'm zooming in at around 90 miles per hour, so a little bit towards south, that's where I'm going. Beautiful day today. All greenery. There is a cloud coverage, but it's way up high, and I'm not changing the angle at all. So crossing 3,200 feet now. Connection is all green so far. So this is the view that I want. Oops, I already started getting 3,800. Flight distance may exceed line of sight. Fly with caution. I totally agree. 4,000 feet. Last time I think I flew close to 10,000, but I didn't record it. Hopefully today it's recording. 4,600, 4,700 feet crossed already, 17.5 miles an hour, which means it is not getting enough wind. It is not get has a lot of wind. That's really good. I'm stable at 328 feet. So just crossed 1 mile. So far so good. Signal is still showing green. 81%. Recording in 4K. And about 16 satellite. Alright, about to cross. $6,400. Crossed just now. The tree farm, I guess, over there. Going completely south. Still zooming at 16.4 miles per hour. Vertical speed is 0. That's good. That means not going up. I started seeing a little bit of wind. About to cross a stream over there. Let's see if I can see the stream from here. Yep. Oh, not a stream. This is a street actually. Didn't know that. Alright. Going straight ahead. 8,200. Still have not gotten the warning. That's good. That means connection is good. I want to see if I can reach that major state highway 28. 8,800 crossing. About to reach 9,000 now. 9,000 feet. Alright, I started getting signal too weak. Please adjust the antenna. So image transmission signal, okay, remote control signal weak. So got it at 9,400, and after some time, about 9,400 feet or so, the drone lost connection, and it will still take intermittently the connection back to the controller, but for the most part the app stopped recording anything on the phone. So what I did for that was I ended up going to the hard drive where the app stores all the data, the log data, and then uploaded the log data onto a site. I will include the link in the description, and from there I could get the entire location logs mapped out. So that's what I'm including here. As you can see, the drone still flew 11,031 feet from the home location before it started coming back because it had lost connection. So that's the distance maximum range that I got, 11,031 feet from the home location with this signal booster range extender on. Alright, so new battery is in, and the range extender or range booster has been removed, the 2.4 gigahertz. Now I'm going to fly again and see how far does it go this time. This time my screen captured on Samsung Galaxy worked, so I also have some telemetry data in my video.
Take off.
Again, I'm going to fly about 325 feet, going to go all the way down south, and then going to see how far this can go. I'm trying to do a range test for this new range extender that I got. So 318 feet, that's good enough for me. Let me
Let me change the angle a little bit. This is the angle, yep. And then I'm just going to go straight. Battery is 100%, visibility is good. Satellite is close to 18 satellite, is that what I'm seeing right now? And then I'm going to go try doing the screen recording. I do not know what happened. I hope it's recording. So last time when I used so this time I'm not using the Triple King range extender, but when I was using it just few minutes ago, I ran one test in which I used the range extender, and that time I got about 9,800 feet range. I started getting high wind velocity. Earlier I did not had high wind velocity, so that is the difference between last test and this test. Let us see. So 380 feet I'm staying stable there. Distance is 1200. High wind velocity, fly with caution. Battery is already down to 96%. And lower the camera angle a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more. So that's the exact direction where I went last time. So I'm going to the same direction. Battery already 94%. High wind velocity, so that's not good. (318 feet). At the altitude, crossing about 2,700 feet. The little experiment is to see that if this range extender extends the range. I did a similar test about last week, and that time it appeared to me as if around 1,000 feet extra range that I got by using this 2.4 gigahertz reflector. It's a tiny little reflector which just boosts up the signal a little bit. It's a passive device. It does not need battery or anything, and it hooks up to the controller. Speed is 114. Wind velocity is still very high. Flight distance makes it line of sight, I know. Let me close that warning. Throttle is all the way down. Still entering 19, close to 13.9 miles, 14 miles an hour speed. Alright, just crossed 1 mile range. Battery is 83%, I guess. Constantly getting high wind velocities. Looks like the wind just picked up a little bit, which is not a good thing. Alright, so infrared GPS that is green now. That's good. GPS connection is good. about to hit 7,000 now. Do I hit 7,000? Yes, I did. So 10,000, 9,800. That's what I got when I used this range booster thing. And I'm trying to see if I can cross further. Again, high wind velocity I got. But so far, I did not get a low signal warning. So when I get a low signal warning, that's the one. Okay, I already got just that just now. Let me raise up my hand a little bit. It's still connecting. It is getting the still the signal. So 7,000, about 800 touching now. Signal is too weak. I already got the signal too weak warning. It is throttling, pushing a little bit further. Signal too weak, and now very soon it will start coming back. It's around 8,200. It's showing green, so I will keep going a little bit further. 8,600. 8,800. So I'm almost within 1,000 my feet range of the range extended now. Oh, I already got 9,000. That's good, and it is still showing green. So maybe this range extended is not really adding anything, because I could not get more than 10,000 even last time. Yeah, range wise I'm still getting green. Let me do this way. So 9,600, 9,800. Oh boy, so this is exactly the what I got range extender, and then I'm crossing what I had gotten the range extender, and this is still showing green. Now the signal become weak. So this is exactly the same as I had last time, actually a little bit better. So it is still showing green. Let me see what happens. Battery 66%, signal is too weak. Let me just signal is too weak, but 10,600. I think now it's coming back. Is it? No, it is not. It's just going further. And this is exactly the same spot where remote signal control signal weak, where I had gotten last time. Yep. Now signal is too weak. And I will cross that. Wow.
So this is the point that when again I started losing the connection, the drone started losing the connection with the remote controller. So I will still keep flying as much as I can, and when it completely loses the connection, then it'll start coming back home. So that's the point when I will use the screen recording as well as the recording from the log to see what is the maximum range that it reached this time.
Alright, now the time to call satellite back home. Aircraft is connected already. Just before
No signal.
Alright, so without the signal booster, the maximum range that it reached this time was 11,850 feet from the both the log as well as the telemetry data. That's what I'm saying. So that's a whopping like 800 feet more than the one that I got with the range extender. Why did that? I have no idea. But at least range extender definitely did not help